But we need to recognize that the 3%, if you understand, if you know the history of the 3%, that hasn't always been there, you know. If you know the history of that, the state legislature finally got to the point where it was passed that that's what we were going to do. You could only raise it 3%. That was a cap. You could never go higher than that. You can go lower than that if you want to. You don't go higher than that. Previous to that, most budgets were coming out substantially higher than that every year, substantially higher than that. So that 3% cap was put on for that very reason. But each year that you don't take that 3%, there's a compounding experience there. And our county, if you go look at the history of Bannock County, they had a period of time where the county commission decided that they wouldn't take that 3%. Well, it cost us big time, and all of a sudden one year they went ahead and took all of the what are the funds called? Foregone. And our taxes went up substantially. Because see, again, that isn't money that's just there magically, but it's money that's available to them to use if they want to. But it caused the mill levy to go up substantially. And it cost them, but the bottom line is, as I helped them with some of those budgets during that time, it cost them more than just those 2 or 3 years. It cost them 10, 12 years down the road. Some of the new county commissioners who were trying to work with that budget recognized that part of the reason that they were having shortfalls everywhere is because those 3% hadn't been taken for about 4 or 5 years in a row. That the compounding experience with that made all of those funds go to the point where they weren't paying their bills. They weren't being able to pay what was coming into the state, to the county. That's the reason in their opinion that year, they had to take the foregone amount. They had to in order to pay the bills. So